Hello everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. So I'm back today with another movie and TV series haul, and this is basically going to be like the everything else video of both February and March. And what's special about these, or kind of how I could group these all together, is that these are all things that I bought from specific retailers. So we have Dollar Tree, eBay, Amazon, and Walmart. Those are the 4 stores that these items are all from. So instead of doing it like DVDs and then Blu-rays or TV series and movies, I'm just going to go in store order. So a little bit different. Hopefully that's okay. But yeah, lots of things to share with you guys. Some really cool pickups over the past couple of months here. So with that said, let's not waste any more time. Oh, you know what? If you are excited about this video, please give it a like down below. That does really help me out. So thank you for that support. But now, with that said, let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right in to my end of month or collection update movie haul. So I've only picked up one item in this video from eBay over the past couple of months, so I'll start with that one. And this is just really kind of random, but really fun. This is the first 100 episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants. So I think I was watching, I guess it was Serial at Midnight. I was watching Heath, and I think it was one of his Patreon videos, and he was talking about how he really grew to like SpongeBob SquarePants. And I remember, like, I love this show. It is my sister's absolute favorite show of all time. She is obsessed with it. And so I thought to myself, you know what? Like, you should watch that again. It has been a very long time since you've actually sat down and watched SpongeBob. So I figured I would add this to the collection. This is one that my daughter will absolutely enjoy once she gets, a little bit older. She likes the characters now, and she can pinpoint the characters, but she doesn't actually watch the show. So I figured this would be a good excuse to grab the first 100 episodes. And what's really cool about this is one of those where like the middle comes right out, which I don't know if these are everybody's favorite, but I like them. I think they're easy to get things in and out. The only thing that was like kind of questionable about these is that you can see like the person's last name is written on every single disc in like permanent marker. The person I bought them from on eBay did like use rubbing alcohol to try to get it out as best they could, but you can still see the remnants, unfortunately. But honestly, it doesn't really matter to me at all. I'm just here to watch the content on them. So yeah, I thought this was really cool. There is another one that's like the second 100 episodes, I believe, and so I do want to get that at some point. But yeah, the other good thing about this is that these are like the originals. They're uncensored, which if you watch them on, I think they're on Paramount Plus now, if I'm not mistaken, they have either deleted some episodes or edited some episodes. So this is the originals. So yeah, really excited to have this one in the collection. The only thing I grabbed from eBay in this video is SpongeBob SquarePants, the first 100 episodes. Let me do Walmart next. I have 3 from Walmart. 2 of them, if you guys follow the channel, you already know about, but I'll start with these 2. This is Easter Bunny Massacre. So I did start a $10 challenge in, maybe it was last month, earlier this month. I don't remember exactly when, but Easter Bunny Challenge was the first one. And basically in that video series, what I'm doing is going to Walmart and looking at those infamous $10 DVDs, which is exactly what this was, and checking them out, buying one, seeing if it's any good or not, and then vlogging my review of it. So that's what happened with Easter Bunny Massacre. You can see my full thoughts on this in the first episode of the $10 challenge. So didn't love it. Not worth your time. I recommended a skip on this one, so a spoiler for that video, but don't want to waste your time. And then the second episode, this is upside down. The second episode was Demonic. This one is actually from Neil Blomkamp, who is the director of District 9, Elysium, and Chappie. And I thoroughly enjoyed this one. It's not perfect. I gave it like 3.5 out of 5 stars, but it was enjoyable. It's definitely a slow burn horror movie, but if you're into that, definitely give this one a shot. So this one is episode 2 of the $10 challenge. So check that out if you want to hear my full thoughts on Demonic. Last but not least is a movie that I am so excited to have in the collection. This is from Asylum, and I bought this one before I started my $10 challenge. And actually, this one was only $5. This is from the Asylum, Ape vs. Monster. So, of course, this is the mockbuster, rather, of Godzilla vs. Kong. And so, had to grab it. It finally dropped down to $5. And so, I was like, yep, adding that to the collection for sure. You can see the Asylum warning and the Asylum logo on the back there. Let me read you this, because that's my favorite part. It says, an earth-shaking monster brawl in the tradition of Godzilla and Pacific Rim. So it's exactly what you expect it to be, and I cannot wait to watch this one. This one is still sealed, unfortunately, but I will definitely be getting around to this one at some point here. But yes, Ape vs. Monster, another one for my always growing Asylum collection, which I'm so happy to have. All right, so now let's talk some Dollar Tree pickups. These are kind of leftovers, I guess, or I don't know, just things I picked up after the fact. Like my daughter likes going there to get balloons every once in a while, and so I'll always check and see what they have. And so I found these 3 after I did my most recent haul, whenever that was. And so the first one here is a movie I put back, I think maybe even 2 months ago now, but this is The Piper. And I'm sure this is not going to be good, but it just looked interesting, and the reviews on Letterboxd were actually pretty decent. I actually went back to find this one before I filmed my I don't remember if it was March or February Dollar Tree haul, and it was gone, but I did find it at another location, and so I picked it up. This one I believe is like an Asia, yeah, it's Korean, it looks like. So that alone just makes it interesting. The fact that it's 119 minutes also makes it very fascinating to me. Like, how are you going to do a cheap independent horror film at 2 hours? Like, I have no idea. But yeah, it's a take on the Brothers Grimm classic fairy tale. So hopefully it'll be relatively decent. I don't know. It was cheap, why not? So The Piper from Dollar Tree. This next one I grabbed. My buddy was talking about it, and he said this was actually one that was kind of sought after, and there was a bunch at my location, so I don't know if that was just like I got lucky or what, but I found this at first and put it back, but I went back and grabbed it because there is some interesting things on here. This is the Pop Culture Bento Box, I believe is how you would say this. A taste of Japan's sci-fi, superhero, and animated favorites, and this is from Mill Creek Entertainment, so that's cool. But it has like, I don't know, a handful of things. It has The Light Prince and the Eight-Headed Dragon, which is 85 minutes from 1964, Battle in Outer Space from 1960, Mothra from 1961, I think I have that one on Blu-ray already, Memories from 1995, it has 4 episodes of Astro Boy, 4 episodes of Viper's Creed, that one says 2008, and then 4 episodes of Godzilla the series, which I actually own that complete series already. But yeah, you can take a look on the back there. Some interesting, kind of oddball, random stuff, but for the price, I figured, you know what, like, pick it up. Maybe it'll be fun, at least for the movies on there. I don't know that I'll actually watch, like, Viper's Creed or Astro Boy at all, but the movies I'm definitely interested in. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but I figured I would give it a shot and add it to the collection. So the Pop Culture Bento Box from Dollar Tree, thanks to Mill Creek Entertainment. The last one from Dollar Tree was just an upgrade, but I figured I would toss it in here as well. This is Pierce Brosnan and Luke Bracey in The November Man. And I picked this one up not too terribly long ago on DVD from Dollar Tree, but I saw the Blu-ray and figured this would be a good time to upgrade to the Blu-ray. And honestly, this only has the Blu-ray and the digital HD. If there are like multiple spots in this Blu-ray case, which happens every once in a while, I might just toss the DVD in here and not get rid of it. But at this point, the DVD is sitting in my trade pile. So yeah, this is just like a typical kind of standard action spy thriller. Pierce Brosnan's character was retired, but he was lured out of retirement to help escort this beautiful woman who I'm assuming is Luke Bracey, and gets pulled into this like cat and mouse game. So it's going to be kind of a standard spy thriller, which is fine. It's just going to be an action film, but I really like Pierce Brosnan, so I figured upgrading this to Blu-ray just made sense to me. So November Man on Blu-ray, and that's the last one from the Dollar Tree. So I have 6 items that I picked up from Amazon, and I'll start with the DVDs here. The first one is a movie I've been talking about for quite a while now because it was the last one I needed to complete my scary movie collection. This is Scary Movie 5. And what's interesting is, yes, I did buy this on DVD off of Amazon, but it was like $5 or something. And on eBay, it was like double that, which really blew my mind. I could not find it at any of my local disc replays. I went to like all 4 of them, I guess, and couldn't find it. So I figured, you know what? Just bite the bullet, grab it off of Amazon, and have the complete collection. So I would like to do a complete rank and review of this whole series. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in down in the comments below, and I can prioritize that. But yeah, this is one that I have definitely not seen out of the Scary Movie franchise. Maybe one of only like 1 or 2, because I think I saw Scary Movies 1 through 4, if I'm not mistaken. Though I may have missed one of those in there randomly, but I know Scary Movie 5 I did not see. So excited to see if this one is any good or not. I don't have high expectations, but hopefully it'll be decent. So completing my Scary Movie collection, Scary Movie 5. Here's another one that was kind of just like on a whim. I all of a sudden had the desire to have this in my collection, and it was remarkably cheap for this giant set here. This is Jackass, the complete movie and TV collection. So it has all of, I think they counted as like 5 or 7 movies, I guess, because they do like the first 3 and then they do Jackass 2.5, 3.5 and Bad Grandpa 0.5. And so Bad Grandpa is included in this as well, which I thought was hilarious when I saw it years ago. And so, yeah, they count it as a 7 movie collection. And you get all 3 seasons, I believe it is, of the TV series. So just an amazing collection. This was like, I don't even know, 20 bucks or so. Like, it was super cheap. I don't remember the exact price, but it was a great deal for all the content in here. So yeah, you can see it comes with like the 2 separate, this is the movie collection and that's the TV series. So yeah, this is just like, oh, I didn't even notice that. So yeah, this is, like I said, the movie collection. You can see all 7 movies listed there. And then on the back is the TV series collection. So I had that backwards, but either way, here it is. And so, yeah, this is just awesome. Like, this is very much like my high school days. I loved this. Me and my friends all did when we were in high school. We saw the first one in theaters. I think I've seen the second one, but I don't remember anything about it if I did. And the newest movie, of course, is actually now streaming on Paramount Plus if you want to watch that. And so that's the only one I need now. And so I'll grab that when it comes out just to have the whole kit and caboodle here. But yeah, I just thought this was cool. Why not? It was so cheap and I've wanted to get back to them. So I'm excited to dive back into this whole crazy, ridiculous, over-the-top series when I get around to it. So Jackass, the complete movie and TV collection. I actually have a couple from Mill Creek now, which I didn't even realize, but the rest are all Blu-rays. And the first one here was on sale for $5, which is ridiculous because it's a double feature. This is My Girl and My Girl 2. So this is like, these are classics. Now, my wife loves both of these. I don't even remember if I've ever seen the sequel or not, but the original I do love. That I don't watch it often because I remember watching it when I was a kid and I would just be bawling by the end of that movie for obvious reasons if you've seen it. And so I'm excited to see what the second one is all about and how, like, just how it relates to the first one. Like, what blew my mind is that there's like the same actors, Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Anna Chlumsky, excuse me, they all reappear in the sequel, which I didn't realize. And so, like, that's just fascinating to me. You have Macaulay Culkin in the original, and yeah, I don't know. Like, I was just very happy to add this. I wanted it ever since they announced it. I just kind of forgot about it, to be honest with you. And then it popped up on like Twitter or something. Somebody posted that there was a good deal for it, so I had to grab it for $5. $2.50 a movie, you can't beat that. So the first of my 2 others from Mill Creek is My Girl and My Girl 2. This one I bought on launch day, I think either launch day or launch week, whenever it came out. But this is a 3-pack of the Skulls Trilogy. So this is the Skulls 1, 2, and 3. And this is a movie that I have, like, very nostalgic memories for, even though I've never seen a single one of these. But I remember these VHS tapes at Blockbuster. It was either VHS or DVD, whatever it was at the time. But they were at Blockbuster, and I always wanted to see them. For some reason in my head, I have it that my dad really liked the original in this movie, or in this trilogy, but I don't think that's actually true because he doesn't really watch movies, as I've talked about multiple times recently. But for some reason in my head, I have it that he liked this first one. I need to ask him about that. I kind of forgot about it, but yeah, so this one is, has Joshua Jackson is in this, Paul Walker, an awesome cast in that first one. And I've heard that if you like the first one, you're probably going to enjoy the second too. So, or the second and the third one. And so I'm really excited to see if these are fun. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm not expecting anything wonderful or marvelous here, just something fun. So excited to have the Skulls Trilogy in the collection. Skulls 1, 2, and 3 from Mill Creek. Next up is one that I think a lot of people were buying because I purchased it when it went on sale. Again, this is probably back in February. And it took like a month or so to get here because it was back ordered, but I had to grab it because, like, why not? Did you guys see the trailer for the new one? I know it's probably an unpopular opinion, but I think it looks hilarious and I am super excited to check it out. It's actually a live action mixed with animation and it looks hilarious. But anyway, this is Chippendale's Rescue Rangers, the complete series on Blu-ray, which is just awesome. So I've heard really great things about the transfers on here, and I used to love this show when I was a kid, and so it's been decades since I've revisited it. But I mean, come on, for the price, I don't remember at all what the price was now, but it was a really good price for a complete series. So yeah, very, very excited to revisit Chippendale's Rescue Rangers and see, like, Do they hold up? Because I honestly have no idea. I've heard some people say that it doesn't hold up. So I'm hoping that I will enjoy it, but we'll see. Like 65 episodes of this show. That is just awesome. And I cannot wait to see how they are now. So really excited to add Chippendale Rescue Rangers on Blu-ray, the complete series, to the collection. So I saved the best for last here, and this is a movie that I picked up clearly around Valentine's Day, and it's one that I was really surprised I didn't already have in my collection because I love this slasher film from the early 2000s. I think 2000 or 2001. On the back here it says 2000, but I think if you look on IMDb it listed as 2001, so I don't know exactly what the right year is, but either way, this is Valentine, and you can see here this is the Scream Factory Collector's Edition. So this is a movie, like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I think the first time I saw it was actually on VHS when it first came out on home media, and then I've seen it multiple times since then, but I didn't have it in the collection, and so I had to correct that. And yeah, it was on sale, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, because I think Amazon was matching the Love is in the Scare sale that Scream Factory is having, and so this was one of those that they were price matching, and so I was able to get it for a really good price. And the only downside here is, as you can see, no slipcover, which honestly, I usually get really lucky when it comes to slipcovers from Amazon, even on older releases like this one. But unfortunately, I struck out this time, so luck was not with me. But either way, it's still really cool to have. If anyone has the slipcover they don't want, let me know. I'd be happy to take it off your hands. But yeah, so this is fun. This has Angel in it, which is always really cool. And then Denise Richards as well star in this one. So yeah, this is just a really well done early 2000s slasher film that I definitely recommend if you've not seen it. And I cannot wait to dive into these special features here because this thing is loaded. Interviews with the actors, interviews with the co-writers. Like, there's a lot of stuff on a vintage cast and crew interviews, so things that are on previous releases, I'm sure. But yeah, should be a lot of fun. Very happy to add Valentine to the collection. And that is the last one I got from Amazon, and the last one I'm going to talk about in this haul video. All right, so there they all are. We have eBay, Walmart, Dollar Tree, and then Amazon. So just a lot of different stores here from the last couple of months, but that's usually how it goes. And so that's not everything I picked up, of course. I do have plenty of other things over there to show you guys in the coming weeks, but these kind of fit together because they were all things I bought from specific retailers. So I went that route with these. I think everything else is actually from Disc Replay. I've been just going nuts at Disc Replay, but I love it, so I don't care. Anyway, guys, I want to hear from you down in the comments below. What have you seen out of this stack? Anything that's worth watching that I should move to the top of my list that I've not yet seen? I would love any recommendations. You guys are always so nice with that, so thank you so much for all of those. And as always, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like down below. That engagement really does help me out. And like I always say, I don't just talk movies, I talk all things media, be it books, movies, video games, graphic novels, manga. If it's media related, I'm interested in it, and if you are too, you might consider subscribing. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I want to encourage you to consume some media today. I'll catch you next time.